Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and let it go. You don't need to think about anything right now. You are inside a car, a quiet car, parked on a calm street in America. It's nighttime, and it's raining softly. Raindrops slowly touch the windshield. Tap, tap, tap. Each drop sliding down slowly, gently, like time itself has slowed down. The world outside feels far away. Dim streetlights glow through the rain, soft, blurry, warm. Everything looks calm, quiet, distant. You are sitting in the driver's seat, not rushing anywhere, not thinking about where to go, just resting, just being here. The engine turns on softly. A low hum fills the car, comforting, steady, like a gentle vibration under your body. You place your hands lightly on the steering wheel. No pressure, no tension, just a natural resting position. The car begins to move slowly, very slowly, rolling forward into the rainy night. The road ahead is empty. Wet asphalt reflects golden streetlights. Long, glowing lines stretch forward into darkness. Windshield wipers begin their rhythm. Left.
Left, right. Left, right. Slow, steady, predictable. Like a lullaby made of movement. You don't need to hurry. There is no destination that matters tonight. Only the journey. Only the calm motion forward. The rain becomes slightly heavier, but it doesn't feel disturbing. It feels soothing, like a blanket of sound covering everything. You pass by a quiet neighborhood. Small houses, warm lights inside windows. People resting, sleeping, safe. And something inside you begins to slow down too. Your breathing becomes deeper, slower, heavier. Your shoulders relax. Your neck loosens. Your whole body feels lighter. The car continues moving, smoothly. No sharp turns, no sudden movements, just steady motion. Streetlights pass one by one, each light briefly touching the car, then fading behind you, like time gently flowing backward. You notice the sound of rain more clearly now. Soft, rhythmic, endless. Tap, slide, fade. Tap, slide, fade. The world outside feels less real now, almost like a dream forming around you. You are not trying to stay awake, and you are not trying to fall asleep. You are simply drifting. The road stretches forward endlessly, dark, wet, peaceful. The wipers continue their slow rhythm. Left, right. Left, right. Your eyelids feel slightly heavier now. Not forced, just natural. Like sleep is slowly approaching. There is nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to decide. Just this moment. Just this rain. Just this gentle movement forward. The car continues through the night. The rain continues to fall. And everything becomes softer, quieter, slower. Your thoughts begin to fade, one by one, like lights turning off in a distant city. You are safe here. You are calm here. You are exactly where you need to be. And as the car moves forward through the rainy night, you don't need to hold on anymore. You can simply relax and let go and drift deeper and deeper into sleep.
Close your eyes and stay exactly where you are. Inside the car, inside the rain, inside the quiet night. The car continues moving slowly through the rainy streets. Everything feels the same, yet somehow even calmer now. The road is darker, emptier, and more peaceful than before. The rain is steady, not heavy, not light, just perfect. A constant soft sound wrapping around the car, like nature itself is trying to help you rest. You notice the windshield wipers again. Left, right, left, right. Always the same rhythm, always predictable. And that predictability makes your mind quieter. There is no urgency anymore, no reason to hurry, no reason to think ahead. Only this moment exists. Streetlights pass slowly above you, one by one, each one glowing softly through the rain, then fading behind you, like memories disappearing into darkness. Your body feels heavier now, not uncomfortable, just relaxed, like gravity is gently holding you deeper into the seat. Your breathing becomes slower again. Inhale and exhale, longer than before, smoother than before. The car moves through a quiet suburban road. Houses are still visible, but everything feels distant now, like you are watching the world from far away. Warm lights from windows reflect on wet pavement. Inside those houses, people are sleeping, safe, warm, unaware of time. And slowly, your body starts to match that feeling. Your thoughts begin to slow down. Ideas that once felt important now feel unimportant, distant, quiet, fading. The rain continues its soft rhythm. Tap, slide, disappear. Tap, slide, disappear. You don't need to control anything anymore. You don't need to decide anything. Everything is already moving on its own. The car gently enters a longer road. Fewer lights now. More darkness. More silence. More calm. And strangely, that darkness feels safe, like a soft blanket covering the world. Your eyelids feel heavier than before. Not forced, just natural, like sleep is slowly pulling you in. The windshield becomes a soft moving painting, rain blending with light blending with shadow, everything becoming softer, less defined. Your body is no longer fully awake, but not fully asleep either. You are in between. That quiet space where thoughts fade and time stops feeling important. The road continues, always forward, always smooth, always steady. And the sound of rain becomes almost like breathing. The world itself breathing slowly with you. You are not trying to sleep, but sleep is gently arriving anyway, like it was always going to happen. Your mind becomes lighter, your body becomes slower, your awareness becomes softer. Everything feels far away now, except calm, except silence, except this moment. And as the car continues moving through the endless rainy night, you don't need to stay awake anymore. You can simply drift deeper and deeper into sleep. Close your eyes and let your body sink even deeper than before. You are still inside the car, still moving through the rainy night. But now, everything feels quieter, slower, heavier. The road ahead is barely visible now. Soft rain blurs the windshield. Streetlights fade into long glowing streaks. Everything outside feels distant, almost unreal. The car continues moving at a steady, gentle pace. No rush, no pressure, just forward motion, like time itself has slowed down just for you. The sound of the windshield wipers feels softer now. Left, right, left, right. Each movement feels further apart, more distant, more calming. Your breathing naturally follows the rhythm. Inhale. Long, slow. Exhale. Even longer, even softer. Your shoulders are completely relaxed now. Your body feels heavier, but in a comforting way, like the seat is holding you gently, keeping you safe. Outside, the rain continues, but it no longer feels like weather. It feels like background silence, like nature whispering softly in the distance. The road becomes more empty. Fewer lights, fewer shapes, just darkness and soft reflections. And that darkness does not feel empty. It feels peaceful, like a blanket wrapping around the world. Your thoughts are now slower than before, not disappearing, just fading, like distant echoes that no longer demand attention. The car passes through a quiet stretch of road. No other vehicles nearby. No noise. Only motion. Only rain. Only calm. You may notice your eyes feeling heavier again. Not because you are trying, but because your body already knows what to do. To relax. To release. To let go. The rhythm of movement becomes hypnotic now. The steady forward motion, the soft rain, the quiet engine, all blending together. Time feels less important now. Seconds, minutes, they no longer feel separate. Everything becomes one long, continuous moment. A moment of calm, a moment of stillness, a moment of drifting. The windshield shows only soft shapes now. No clear edges. No sharp details. Just flowing light and shadow. And you are no longer fully thinking. You are simply observing from a very quiet place inside yourself. The body becomes even more relaxed, almost weightless, as if gravity is no longer something to resist, but something to surrender to. The car continues its gentle journey, always forward, always smooth, always calm. The rain softens slightly again, each drop blending into the next, like a slow lullaby played by the night. You are not trying to fall asleep, and yet sleep is slowly arriving anyway, without effort, without resistance. Your awareness begins to fade at the edges, like light dimming in a quiet room, softly, naturally. There is nothing to solve, nothing to fix, nothing to hold on to. Just this drive, just this rain, just this deepening calm. And as the car continues moving through the endless rainy night, you drift further away from wakefulness, further into stillness, further into sleep. You don't need to follow anything now. Not the road, not the rain, not even your thoughts. Everything is already happening on its own, and you are simply aware of it, very softly. The car continues moving through the rainy night, but it feels more like floating now. Not driving, not controlling, just moving. The sound of rain has changed again. It is no longer something you hear. It is something you feel, fading in the background, like a memory of sound. Your body is extremely relaxed now. So relaxed that even small movements feel unnecessary. Even thinking feels distant. The windshield wipers continue their slow rhythm, but even that rhythm feels far away. Left, right, left, right, fading into silence between each motion. Outside, the world no longer feels separate. Road, rain, light, darkness, all blending together like one soft, continuous dream. Your breathing is now very shallow and slow, almost automatic. No effort, no control, just happening. The car passes through empty space on the road, but the idea of space also feels less important now. Everything is just softness. Everything is just calm. Streetlights appear briefly, then dissolve immediately into fog, like they were never fully there. Your thoughts are no longer forming sentences, only fragments. Then nothing. Then silence again. Even awareness feels light now, like you are not fully inside the moment anymore, just gently hovering above it. The seat beneath you feels softer. The entire body feels like it is melting into comfort. No edges, no tension, no. But it feels like it belongs to another world. A world you are no longer actively part of. Everything slows further. Even time feels broken into stillness. Seconds stop separating themselves. Everything becomes one continuous, quiet flow. There is no need to understand anything. No need to remember anything. No need to continue thinking. Just drifting. Deeper. And deeper. Into something quieter than sleep. The road becomes completely abstract now. Only faint shapes.
soft light, then darkness again. Your mind is no longer active. It is simply resting, like a system slowly powering down, but in a peaceful way. The rain becomes almost imaginary now. Not loud, not soft, just present, somewhere far away. Your body is fully supported, fully still, fully at ease. No effort anywhere. And even the feeling of you becomes lighter, less defined, less important. Everything is becoming slower, softer, and quieter. There is nothing to do now, nothing to follow, nothing to hold on to. Just this fading awareness, just this gentle sinking feeling. And as the rainy night continues outside, you drift even further away from wakefulness, almost completely asleep, almost fully gone into rest. There is nothing to follow anymore. No road, no rain, no sound that needs attention. Just stillness. The body is completely relaxed now. So relaxed that even the idea of body feels distant, like it belongs to someone else. The car continues moving, but even movement feels quiet now. Almost imagined, almost dreamlike. The rain is still there, but it no longer registers clearly. It blends into everything, into silence, into nothing. Your breathing is extremely slow, barely noticeable, like it is happening on its own in the background, without effort, without awareness. There are no real thoughts anymore, only faint impressions. Then emptiness. Then deeper emptiness. Time is no longer something you feel. There is no before or after, only a continuous fading present. The windshield wipers still move, but even that rhythm feels far away, like a memory of motion, not real motion itself. Outside, the world no longer has shape. No road, no sky, no direction. Only soft darkness. Everything becomes quieter. Not because sound disappears, but because awareness disappears. The sense of control is gone, and nothing replaces it, because nothing is needed anymore. There is only drifting. Not even you are drifting, just drifting itself. The car continues through the rainy night, but even that sentence no longer feels important. It is just happening. Somewhere. There is no effort to sleep now, because sleep has already happened and gone even deeper. The mind is no longer active. Not thinking. Not resting. Just absent. Like a light slowly turned off. Not suddenly, but gently. Until there is nothing left to see. The rain continues outside, but it is no longer separate from silence. They are the same thing now. No emotion remains,
No tension remains. No identity remains in the moment. Just deep, quiet existence, without awareness of being aware. Everything is dissolved into calm, into black stillness, into nothing that needs explanation. And in that nothing,
There is perfect rest. No dreams, no effort, just pure absence of disturbance. The journey continues, but no one is traveling anymore. Only stillness remains. You are asleep now, deeply asleep. But somewhere beneath the silence, something soft begins to move. Not the body, not the mind you use during the day. Something deeper, something older. The rain continues outside, yet now it sounds farther away than ever. Like rain falling in another world. A world behind closed doors, behind forgotten memories. The car still glides through the night, but now the road feels impossible. Too smooth, too endless, too quiet to be real. And somewhere below sleep, dreams begin without announcing themselves. No clear beginning, no clear shape, only gentle scenes forming from darkness, then fading again. You do not control them. You do not chase them. You simply drift through them, weightless, untouched. A streetlight passes, but instead of light, it becomes warm sunlight through childhood curtains, then disappears. The sound of tires on wet pavement changes. Now it becomes distant ocean waves, rolling in, rolling out, then gone. Your breathing remains slow, steady, deep. Every breath opening another quiet doorway. Every exhale closing the last one. The seat beneath you no longer feels like a seat. It feels like floating on calm water, held perfectly, supported without effort. Thoughts no longer arrive as words, only images, colors, soft emotions with no names. A memory appears, not sharp enough to understand, just a warm kitchen, a soft lamp, someone laughing in another room. Then darkness again. The highway lines blur, then become rivers of silver light, flowing beneath you, carrying you gently forward. There is no fear here, no urgency, no unfinished task, only movement without pressure, only rest without end. Rain taps softly against the glass, then turns into leaves brushing in wind, then into nothing at all. The night outside becomes deeper blue, then violet, then a darkness so soft it feels warm. You drift through places that do not exist. A quiet town with empty golden streets. A porch light glowing for no reason. A lake reflecting stars that were never there. None of it needs meaning. Dreams are kind like that. They ask for nothing. Your body sleeps deeper still. But somewhere inside, the hidden mind keeps wandering slowly, distant bridge appears in fog, then melts into clouds. A window opens into moonlight, then closes into rain. Every image arrives softly, leaves softly, never disturbing the silence. Even time inside dreams moves differently. A second can hold a season. A season can vanish in a breath. You are safe in all of it, because nothing here can harm you. Everything is made of passing mist. The car continues somewhere, far away. Still driving through rain. Still crossing the night. But you are no longer inside it fully. You're deeper now. Elsewhere now. Breathing. Floating. Dreaming. Resting. And as the rain keeps falling beyond the glass, your subconscious carries you further. Into gentler rooms, quieter skies, softer memories. No need to wake. No need to know. No need to hold on to any image. Just drift. And let each dream fade into the next. Until even dreaming becomes sleep again. You are still asleep. Deeply asleep. But now, something changes. The dreams become clearer. Not louder, not sharper, just more aware. The rain still falls somewhere far away, soft and distant, like a memory playing behind closed doors. And the car still moves through the night. But now the night begins to reveal a city. At first, only lights in the fog. Golden circles floating in white mist. Then, outlines of buildings, tall and silent. Then streets, empty and shining with rain. You drift forward without effort. No hands guiding, no destination needed. The city seems to know where to take you. Every window glows softly. Warm amber light behind glass. As if thousands of quiet lives are sleeping inside. Yet no one is seen. No voices, no footsteps, only peace. The road curves gently between towers hidden in fog. Streetlights lean over the pavement like patient guardians. Their reflections stretch long across the wet streets. You begin to notice something strange. You know this place, though you have never been here. A corner cafe with chairs stacked neatly inside. A bookstore with warm lamps still on. A quiet subway entrance breathing mist into the night. All familiar. All impossible. The car glides through intersections where traffic lights change for no one. Red to green. Green to amber. Amber back to red. Slowly. Like a heartbeat. You are dreaming. And somewhere inside the dream, you know it. But there is no need to wake. No need to control anything. Only observe. Fog drifts between buildings like slow rivers.
It wraps around balconies, slides over rooftops, softens every edge. A bridge appears ahead, steel arches rising into clouds. The city beyond, hidden completely. You cross it in silence and hear only rain. On the other side, the streets are narrower, older, brick walls glowing from antique lamps, tiny alleyways full of silver mist. A cat watches from a windowsill, then fades when you look twice. A neon sign flickers once, then becomes moonlight. Dream logic moves gently here. Nothing startles, nothing breaks. Everything changes kindly. You pass a park filled with trees made of shadow and light. Leaves shimmer like glass in the rain. Benches wait beneath glowing lamps. No one sits there, yet it feels welcoming. Your breathing remains slow, deep, steady. The body sleeps safely far away, while the dreaming mind wanders these streets. A tram rolls past with its windows bright and golden. No driver, no passengers, only movement, only quiet purpose.
You follow avenues that loop back into themselves. You turn left and arrive where you began. You drive uphill and find the sea. You cross the sea and return downtown. And still, nothing feels wrong. Because dreams do not need maps. Somewhere above, skyscrapers disappear into cloud, their top floors lost in white silence. Somewhere below, subway tunnels hum like distant thunder, soft and harmless. You realize the city is breathing. Lights brighten, then dim. Fog thickens, then thins. Roads shine brighter with each inhale of rain, then soften again. The city sleeps with you and dreams with you. You stop at a crosswalk with no pedestrians. A sign glows softly. Go when ready. Then fades before you can read it twice. There is meaning here, but no pressure to understand it. You continue forward. Past theaters with blank marquees, past diners serving no one, past rooftops where rain collects in silver pools. Every place feels like a memory waiting to be remembered. The deeper you go, the quieter it becomes. Even the rain turns softer. Even the lights dim warmer. Even the streets slow down. You are safe here. Completely safe. In the lucid city of fog and sleep. And as the car glides deeper between silent towers, you drift further inward too. Toward dreams inside dreams. Toward rest beyond images. Toward another, softer level below. The city watches gently. The rain continues. And you keep floating through the night. You are still asleep. Far beyond waking now. Far beyond ordinary dreams. The city fades behind you. Its lights dissolving into mist. Its streets sinking quietly into silence. Ahead, only horizon.
Only night. Only the endless sound of water. The road beneath you changes. No longer pavement. No longer concrete. It becomes a smooth, dark highway stretching across the open sea. Wide, silent, shining with moonlight. Rain still falls, but softly now. Warmer somehow, like gentle fingers tapping the roof above you, then sliding away. The car moves forward without effort. No engine sound, no vibration.
Only gliding, as if carried by the tide itself. On both sides, the ocean breathes in darkness. Long silver waves rolling beside the road, rising, falling, rising, falling. Each one perfectly slow. Only peace. Only space large enough to hold every tired thought and carry it away. Rain becomes mist. Mist becomes sea breath. Sea breath becomes silence. The road curves gently through moonlit waves. No barriers, no edges. Yet you feel completely safe. As if the ocean itself is guiding you. Somewhere beneath the surface, whales sing in the deep. Slow notes vibrating through the water. Soft enough to soothe, too distant to disturb. You do not see them, only feel the calm they leave behind. A flock of white birds crosses the moon, then turns into scattered stars, then disappears entirely. Dreams move gently here. Everything transforms without effort, without surprise, without end. You pass an island no larger than a room. A single tree glowing with silver leaves. Then it fades into fog. You pass a lighthouse standing alone, its beam sweeping once across the sea, across the car, across your sleeping face, then turning away. The road continues forever, and that forever feels comforting. No destination to reach, no task to finish, no morning required yet. Just the steady forward drift. Just the ocean breathing beside you. Just rain whispering overhead. Your hands rest loosely. Your jaw softens more. Even your dreams become quieter. Now there are longer spaces between thoughts. Longer spaces between images. Longer spaces between breaths. All soft. All natural. All safe. The moon rises higher, then blurs. The stars dim warmer, then blur. The horizon disappears into blue mist. Soon, even the road begins to fade, still carrying you, yet less visible now, less necessary now, because sleep no longer needs scenery. Sleep no longer needs dreams. Sleep only needs surrender. And so the ocean takes the last of your wakefulness, wave by wave, breath by breath, drop by drop. You continue forward into deeper quiet, into softer darkness, into rest beyond images. The sea remains, the rain remains, the motion remains, but you drift below all of it now, completely safe, completely still, completely asleep. You are gone now,
Not awake, not dreaming in shapes anymore. Something deeper has taken over. There is no road left, no ocean, no city, no sky. Only space, endless and silent. The feeling of movement is still here, but there is no where anymore. Only drifting. Through nothing. Through everything. Even your body is far away now, like a memory you are no longer holding. Soft, weightless. Disconnected from effort. Time begins to lose meaning. Seconds stop separating from minutes. Moments stop following each other. Everything becomes one continuous calm. You are floating inside a vast cosmic void. But it is not empty. It is soft, like dark velvet light. Tiny stars appear, then disappear. Not above you, not below you, but everywhere at once. The car is no longer a car. The road is no longer a road. They have dissolved into quiet energy, moving without form. A slow pulse moves through the void, like breathing, like the universe itself is resting. Inhale, exhale, silence. There are no thoughts anymore, only impressions, soft feelings without words, warmth without source, calm without reason. Occasionally, a distant glow appears, then melts into darkness, like a dream remembering itself, then forgetting again. You are not falling. You are not rising. You are simply suspended in the most peaceful stillness imaginable. The universe feels close, not large, not distant, just present. All around you, like a quiet blanket of existence. Even the idea of you begins to fade. Not lost, just softened, blended into the calm. There is nothing to solve here, nothing to reach, nothing to return from. Only rest. A gentle wave of darkness flows through everything. Not scary, not heavy, comforting, like being held by silence itself. The last fragments of awareness drift away. Names, places, time, all dissolving. Only peace remains. Pure, simple, complete, and deeper still. Even peace becomes quiet. Even silence becomes softer. Even nothing becomes restful. You are no longer traveling through sleep. You have become sleep. Somewhere beyond the deepest silence, something begins to return. Not fully awake, not fully asleep, but slowly, gently rising. The void is still there, soft, quiet, endless. But now, it begins to shift, like a dream remembering its exit. A faint feeling returns first, the feeling of movement, then breath,
then awareness. But everything is still calm. Too calm to rush. Too calm to wake suddenly. Far away, a soft glow appears. Not bright, not sharp, just warm enough to notice. The feeling of a road returns. Not the ocean road, not the cosmic void, but something familiar, something real. Rain begins again. Soft, gentle, falling on glass, falling on metal, falling like memory. The car slowly becomes real again. Shape returning, sound returning, world returning. But you are still deeply peaceful, still floating between sleep and waking, still carried by calm. The city begins to appear outside. Faint lights, blurred reflections, distant motion. Everything slow, everything soft. There is no shock, no sudden waking, only gradual awareness, like sunrise inside your mind. The steering wheel is there. Your seat is there. Your breath is there. But everything feels lighter than before. The rain outside becomes more visible. Streetlights glow through droplets. Each drop moving slowly down glass. Like time itself is still relaxed. You are returning, but not fully leaving the peace behind. It stays with you, inside you. For a moment, it feels like the world is paused, waiting for you to decide when to wake. Then, slowly, you realize something important. Nothing was lost, only transformed. The calm you entered did not disappear. It followed you back. Your thoughts begin to form again, but they are quieter now, smoother, less heavy. The city is awake, but you are different now. Still calm, still centered, still slow inside. The car moves forward gently. Rain continues. Night continues. But everything feels under control. And then, a final realization settles in. Sleep is not the end. It is a reset. A return to clarity. And now, you are awake. But still peaceful. Still steady. Still calm. The road continues ahead, and so do you.